Tim, you're going to tomorrow night in top form, 3 wins on the bounce and 13 clear at the top, so obviously it's a happy time going into Thursday.
I think we spoke about it after the game on against Bray. Probably performance-wise, it wasn't our best performance, but we got a good goal and we seen the game out 1-0, which is the sign of a team that's doing well. Going into tomorrow night, we're looking at Wexford. We've played them twice this season now. We haven't beaten them. We found it very difficult in both games. Having started the game really well and then not. Probably got the second goal and kicked on, and we're hoping that if we can start well again tomorrow night and get ahead, we want to try and push on to try and get a second goal, third goal, if possible. So again, both games so far have been really difficult, but like every game in this league, the target at the start of the game is to try and get 3 points.
Yeah, they look like a team too that could have been up there competing with yourself at one stage, but they haven't won in the last 6. And they've slipped the 6th in the table. Are you surprised with it in some ways?
It's a difficult league, and again, I think you see Ian Ryan left Bray, and they were probably down the league a bit. And Norton come in and put a few wins together, and they shoot up to 3rd in the league. And I think that's the case if you can go on a run and get a few wins in a row. I think it certainly progresses your standing on the table. So I'm sure James will be looking at Wexford, if they can win tomorrow and then win a couple more games on the bounce, we'll be straight in the middle of the playoffs again.
Yeah, they're currently 4 points off it, so they have a lot to play for, and you'll be thinking the same. You have a lot to play for as well in terms of keeping everybody at arm's length.
Yeah, again, it's a good lead we have at the top of the table at the minute, and again, I think when we sat at the start of the season, we certainly would take a 13-point lead with 14 games left. But again, we want to try and extend that. We set targets each week, and we've now got to look and try and make sure that the teams behind us falter before we do, and try and extend that gap. And then each game that goes past, it gets closer to the goal of at the start of the season was to get the club back to the Premier Division. So that's the target, and this is the next game on that journey.
Yeah, are you happy with this squad of players you have now, Tim?
Yeah, listen, I'm delighted with the squad of players. I think they've been excellent all year. The atmosphere about the place is really good. There's a real togetherness in the group. We're getting a lot of the players back fit. There's still a few out now, obviously. Longer term with Jaden and Niall and Bagsy, and young lads are coming back now as well. Matty Kiernan's back available, and Malik is back with Cahill as well. So it's given us them options in the attacking areas, and we're starting to probably get a more closer to the identity that we want as a team, how we want to play, and we're seeing glimpses of it. But it's still like, listen, it's an open document. It's something that we're trying to improve on a daily basis, and again, it's going well. I can't fault the lads at all.
Doesn't matter, Chris, if the game's on a Thursday night. It's strange, kind of on a Thursday night game. Probably doesn't matter too much.
No, it was Thursday before the break as well. It's a little bit different, but yeah, listen, you prepare, and again, speaking at the start of the season, and we talk as a group, and the advantage that we have over every team in the league is we're full time, and that means that we can tailor our week, and it doesn't affect anyone else in regards to work and time off, and it's probably less of a problem for us. So listen, we know that we're quite lucky to be in that position in the first division, so certainly won't hear me complain.
Just the last one for me, Tim. Who's your winner for the Euros? Would you have the money at?
I haven't been looking at all, to be honest with you. I watch a game if it's on the telly, but yeah, I think there's a few strong teams, but I haven't even paid much attention to it, to be honest.
No matter. Good luck, Thursday.
You'll have to be glad to be able to watch them maybe Friday, so obviously, or were you trying to watch it?
Well, I couldn't even tell you who's playing, but yeah, listen, there's games on, I'll watch them. Myself and Hammer in the apartment, we'll probably throw it on, but again, we'll be in recovery on Friday, we'll be training Saturday, and then we'll be off Sunday in a normal week then again for next Friday. So it's a key month for us. That's the way we're breaking it down. We've probably I think it's 4 games in July, and we'll be looking to try and win all 4 games, and again 3 league games, and we've got a massive cup game here as well against Finn Harps in a couple of weeks. But that's the focus now. Is the next couple of league games, and then the cup game will be on us pretty quickly.
You mentioned kind of the identity of the team. You're kind of starting to see that now. What is it kind of ideally you'd like to see? What identity you want to have?
I just listen. I want us to probably be a bit more expansive in the final third and inject a bit of pace into the game in the final third in regards to passing and runs and I think with Cahill back in the team, he gives us that. And Malik on the other side, it's probably it gives us that little balance where both players are quite comfortable going down the line, coming inside as well. And Murph's the focal point up top has been absolutely brilliant for us, and we obviously have a lot of talented players that can play in behind the front line as well. So it's just getting our fullbacks higher up the pitch, getting more crosses in, getting more link up play in the attacking third of the pitch, and I think we're starting to see a little bit more of that.
And you mentioned you're kind of happy with the squad. We'll say Sean Murray potentially go back to Glentoran, and as Jaden maybe moving on, we'll be looking to bring in a few players as well.
It's again, we've spoken about it. There's room for us to get players in. It's not going to be just for the sake of signing anyone. We want to try and get players in that can make us better. And again, we'll have the scope to bring players in. We're looking at a few players in training and possibly in the friendly game against Stoke in a couple of weeks. And we should make a few signings, but I don't think it's going to be catastrophic changes to the squad. We're very healthy at the minute. We're doing well, and if we can add one or two to it, brilliant.
Yeah, it was Matt Everett. He was pictured at the match Fridays. He's in training with you, is it?
Sorry?
Everett, is it?
Yeah, Matt was over, trained for a week, and he'll probably be back in, and hopefully he'll be involved in the Stoke game as well. And that'd be good. Like again, he's a wide player that can play either side and maybe even through the middle as well. And that's probably an area now with Bagsy injured, with Nathan Wood going back to Newport, and Jaden, when he's going to be out anyway injured, or if he did leave the club, it'll be another player down in that area. So it's probably an area of the pitch we are looking at as the attacking side of things. And again, it's not just that area. If something pops up that would make sense for us as a club and would strengthen us, we'd look at other areas of the pitch as well.
And I'm sure you prefer your keeper maybe to be a bit quieter, but obviously just on Brad Wade and the performance last Friday and the saves he made. Yeah,
listen, I think Brad's been excellent since he's come in, and I think he's probably been a lot busier in the Bray game than he had been for probably all season. And when he has been called upon in other games where he might only make one save or two saves, he's been really good. So the fact that he had probably 4 or 5 excellent saves, and particularly the one from the header, Magnuson had a really good header, and I think that save is as good as you'll see anywhere. And I'm glad he's getting a bit of plaudits as well, because that's his 14 clean sheet. It's not just him, obviously it's collectively the whole team defending, but the keeper is a major part of that, and it's the first time he's gotten team of the week, which is something that we were ribbing him about all season, so we can't slag him with that anymore. But no, it's good for him to get that recognition as well, because he's been brilliant for us.
And just like finally, is he someone maybe you're already thinking about maybe keeping him long term and even look ahead to next season already?
Yeah, again, listen, Brad's whole point of coming over to Cork City was to get playing first team football and experiencing it, and he's been excellent. I've no doubt that come next season, if we can get over the line and get promoted to the Premier Division, it's something that I'd imagine would be very interested in being a part of, and he's been brilliant for us this season, so it would be definitely a conversation that we would have, yeah.